The bees are dying, and our survival depends on them. That's why 4RB's created the Pure Wave Cell, a breakthrough quantum device proven to help hives thrive, doubling colonies and boosting honey production naturally. Every jar of our Pure Wave honey fuels this mission, supporting beekeepers worldwide. Visit 4RBs.com. That's the number 4RBs.com, and use code WITF for 20% off. Save the bees. Save us all!
Where in the Folk is not and should not be viewed as a news source. Any names, places, or likenesses mentioned are purely fictional, and any information discussed is purely speculative. Guest opinions are their own and do not reflect those of anyone else. Where in the Folk is not responsible for content accuracy of any stories that are told or what people do with these stories. This show is vulgar, sometimes graphic, and due to its content, it should not be viewed by anyone, actually.
Welcome to another episode of Where in the Folk. I hope everybody's had a great week, and thank you for joining myself, so Morgana, Steven, and Foley's here after he lost his job at Chippendales.
True. I tried my best. I just the Lord didn't give me much to shake.
Not
a visual needed on a Friday night.
Hello, Linda. So Crystal and I apparently were taking shelter in the same location during the tornadoes the other day, and I didn't even she didn't even say hello to me.
Really?
Crystal.
I don't know. I didn't see, but we had a tornado warning. I don't remember when it was, but like it came over the siren, and I was like, all right, to the parking garage we go. And we loaded dogs up and went to the parking garage in town, and Mandy said that Crystal said she was there. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. I was directing traffic.
Yes, that's a while. Y'all were under tornado threat. It was 102 degrees here.
Nice.
Yeah. I got in my car this afternoon. It was 101.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's not even the hottest part of the summer yet.
No. Next week. Yeah. Next week, Morgana, we're supposed to be hitting some 104s and stuff like that. So
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but all these people that bitch about hating the cold, this is y'all's hellscape.
Yeah.
I did not sign on for this.
I would rather it be 100 degrees than negative 60.
I'd rather it be so cold than hot. I'd rather be so cold.
I hate summer. I'm a
fan of the cold weather. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Because see, I can always put on more to get warm. You can only take off so much before they start calling it indecent exposure. So
I'd rather have the heat too, Crystal. I'm with you.
I don't think it got too hot today. It's only 71 right now, it looks like.
Yeah. Landa, I think Landa probably gets the same weather that I get here. It's about in the low to mid 90s today. It wasn't bad at all. So
the weather patterns are insane, though, are they not? Like just the way that everything moves now.
Well, I'll tell you what, here, and I knew it was going to happen. It's happened like 4 times this year so far. Yesterday was a perfectly clear blue day, and it was mild. It only got up into the 70s.
Nice.
Wow.
And whenever they start streaking, it creeps up to like 90 degrees.
I think when I start streaking, everybody gets a little hot too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I don't know. Like, it's funny to me because everybody's like, "Oh, you don't know how planes and atmospheres work." And okay, well, how did we have a clear blue day without lines all over the place?
Well,
whenever the planes are still flying, I promise.
They talk about all these bubbles. Oh, you're in a heat bubble. You're in a wind bubble. You're in this bubble. You're in that bubble, and is it strange that they're saying there's no correlation between that and like the some 1,000 or 1,800 data centers that are heating up the air like 10 to 15 degrees.
That's a blind spot. Even if you bring that up to climate organizations right now, they will not acknowledge that.
Mhm.
I don't know
But-
why.
Well, tell me that. Yeah.
Go
To
ahead.
me, I never had put that together until what you just said. You know, whenever they go to spray in the skies, then they turn these data centers on, or they turn on these harps or whatever, and it heats up everything. That makes sense. But yeah,
Yep.
it wasn't last week, week before. Our rain came in from the east one day, came in from the west one day, and it came in from the south, like 3 days in a row, all coming from different directions.
But you know, Stephen, and maybe you remember this. I don't know if you guys, if it was the same when y'all were in school. I remember learning in school that storms always traveled northeast from wherever their
Yep.
starting point was. And that is not the case anymore. I mean, you don't know what direction they're going to go now, but it used to be that was
No.
the thing. Storms traveled in a northeasterly direction.
Yes. I remember one time, it was a strange event to me. This was a few decades ago now, but I was in Longview, Texas, and the rain came straight up from the south,
What's up,
passed
Ronnie?
through, dumped a lot of rain, and about 10 minutes later, that same storm comes back over the same spot we were at from the direction it had gone to.
Now,
Now, I
yeah,
thought
that's
that
weird.
I'd never seen that before, and it was long before I got into any of this. You know,
Yeah, like I said, I mean, because I'm like you, Tully. It's they tell you, oh, that doesn't affect it. That's not right. But then you can see it.
Yeah.
If you just look for it, you can see it.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm about to hit the ditch real quick. I found, okay, you need to tell me whether you do TikTok or not. I can't remember, because there's this lady on TikTok. She dresses in full clown and does puppet shows to popular music, and it is amazing. So if you do TikTok, I'll figure out what the name is on that.
Noise.
You definitely went out of left field there, dude.
yeah,
Hey,
you do you, buddy.
hey, I think Ronnie could appreciate it, is why I'm saying it. That's why I didn't tell you guys about the clown puppeteer.
Look, okay, I used to collect ceramic masks. You know, from little bitty this tall to full, you know, 1.5 foot, 2 foot tall, feathers painted, the whole 9 yards. And we had a friend that came to visit, and we were sitting in the room, and he's like, we have to go in another room. And you're like, oh, what do you mean we have to go in another room? Those damn masks are looking at me. And I'm like, dude, there's literally holes because they are watching us, and I can't stay in this room anymore. And he got up and walked out.
So he was a little bit paranoid that night, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Who can't appreciate a clown puppet thirst trap, though, is what I. I got you, Roddy. I'll figure it out.
Damn. All right.
So tonight we're talking Fringe Friday
Mhm.
again. So Morgana, what do you have for us?
Okay, first I want to show you a picture, because this is the picture is what sold me on this one, and I'd never heard of it. So let me get here, share screen. I don't want that one. I want, where'd you go? Wait a minute, 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm going to have to open it. It won't let me just look at it from my preview window. Damn it. It's happening. I promise.
It's going to happen.
But I'll start telling you about it. Okay. This thing is called the Ninja. Ningen.
Yeah.
You heard of this one?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good one.
No,
I
I
have
haven't.
not. And it was crazy. And now I'm locked up and all my notes are hidden. Damn it. That's okay. It won't take me but just a second to get past that little snafu and to get everything right back where I wanted it because. So, come on, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
What's happening?
Morgana's looking.
I'm looking.
Oh.
I lost something.
How long has it been since y'all seen one of these?
A long time.
I have one on the shelf over there.
Oh,
But hey, to be fair, I'm married to a truck driver. And he
Right.
firmly keeps his updated because, you know, hey, it's like you said, what happens if your phone's not working or your GPS doesn't work? So, yes, he insists that I have one at the house that I can take on road trips.
Yep.
Okay, so the Ningen. He is a Japanese cryptid. And Ningen translates into human in Japanese. So what they describe is something that's unmistakably humanoid, but is huge. This thing is between 60 and 100 feet long. It's either completely white or pale gray. It has smooth, almost rubbery skin, tiny black eyes, a nearly featureless face, and long hands or arms ending in hands that are kind of flipper-like. But it has a whale-like tail instead of legs. So it gained popularity in the early 2000s through online forums where anonymous posters claimed that crews aboard Japanese fishing and research vessels had encountered this thing. And according to these stories, sailors would occasionally see what appeared to be an oddly shaped iceberg floating in the distance. Then as the ship got closer, the iceberg would start moving. And but the setting is almost as important as the creature because it's in the Antarctica area. So, you know, it's got all the sea ice and, you know, that they don't have you're not allowed to fly over it. You're not allowed to be within certain distance. In certain places, you can't, see it all. So let me go. Okay, I'm going to get this picture open this time. Open. Ha, there it is. Okay. There's that. There's that. And share a window. There it is. Ha. Look how wild that thing is.
Yeah, they've actually got photos of that thing like swimming in the water too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're really hard to find now, but you used to be able to find them all over the place.
What's up, Alan?
You're in the water.
Hey, Alan.
It's a truly unique specimen.
This is what they're like. Oh, it's nothing. It's just a beluga. I remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were trying to say it was that beluga whale, or they even said that might be that. Is the beluga the one with the horn?
That's the no, that one.
Narwhal.
Narwhal. There you go.
Yeah, they tried to say that there were sightings of narwhals too, but no.
The thing about it though is those things aren't but like 10 or 12 feet long. The narwhal and the beluga. Yeah. This thing is 60 to 100 feet long.
Noise.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what kind of genetic manipulation took place there?
There you go. That right there. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has to be.
Yeah, that the Ningen's a fun one. It's I don't know, like the sea creatures are the ones that freak me out the most because they're the ones that after the Bigfoot has been found, you still won't find the ones in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so vast. It's crazy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's wild.
So that was my story. And like I said, I don't know how I hadn't heard of that one.
That's a good one.
I hadn't either. That's a new one. I mean, I've seen some mermaid stuff here recently. That is pretty good, convincing. You know?
Yeah.
I have a cryptid. Have you heard of the Thetis lake monster?
No.
Oh,
This is a rendition of what it looks like right here. The Thetis lake monster.
You know, that's not too far away from some of the depictions of Frogman.
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
So the
That's
Thetis
not
lake
too far off.
monster. In August of 1972, Thetis Lake, a wooded freshwater lake right outside Victoria, British Columbia. That's where the setting for this remarkably short-lived monster panic took place. So, like the people said, unlike long-necked creatures usually associated with the lake, similar to the Ninja, but it's out in the ocean up there at the Antarctic. This one has almost a human-like quality to it, but it's also amphibious. It's also a reptilian, such as the picture showed. The story about this actually reached the Victoria Daily Times on August 22nd when two teenage boys said that they'd been at the lake after dark when they noticed a disturbance in the water. According to the account printed at the time, a creature came toward them from the shoreline. They described it as roughly a triangular, about 5 feet high, so it's not too big, and nearly as wide across its base as its shoulder width. Its skin appeared silver and scaly. It reportedly had clawed or webbed hands, possibly both, from what I'm seeing in this picture depiction. A pointed head and large gill-like ears and several sharp spikes. One boy even claimed to be cut on his hand once the thing had 6 points on top of its head and cut his hand. And the teenagers took the story to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, who briefly investigated the search areas. They searched around the beach, the shoreline, but could not find anything like scales, blood, or any physical evidence. But that didn't end the story. A few days later, two younger boys fishing on the opposite side of the lake reported seeing this same figure. The second pair described something shaped like a human body but covered in scales, bearing what one of them called a monster face. In their version, the creature came partly out of the water, looked around, and went back to the lake. So this one isn't really that big of a cryptid, so I think that if I ever ran across it, I could take it.
Now, Tully, wasn't there was the creature that people have reported from the Ohio River? It's similar to that what Cecil just presented.
Yeah. What's up, Mandy? What's up, Nick? So there's a cryptid, or really, it's gaining popularity, and I'll tell you why it's gaining popularity. So the cryptid is called the Loveland Frogman. People just call it that. It's really a short reptile, and it's bipedal, is why they call it the Frogman. I know people who've seen it, and it's 3 or 4 feet tall, bipedal reptile that hangs out near the river. They used to see it a lot more before they dammed the Ohio River. During the summer, the Ohio River would get low enough to where you could walk from Kentucky to Ohio through the riverbed if you wanted to. And now it stays, 50, 100 feet deep all the time.
Right.
But the native culture locally said that when the water used to go down, it used to expose the holes that the frogs would actually, or the reptiles were living in. And they would always say that if you saw the holes, you avoided them because they weren't very nice. But there's been a few pictures snapped of these things. The person who saw it literally said that they seen it at 7:30 in the morning, and it was running across the road next to the Little Miami River in Ohio, and she said it looked like a miniature T-Rex. And now the reason it's blowing up in popularity, and eventually I'd give it a few more years and you're going to hear about the Frogman just like you do Mothman and Bigfoot. And it's because they've started doing a festival, like a conference / festival for the Frogman every year. And what's happening is the circuit people who go to the Squonk Fest and the circuit people that go to the Bigfoot conferences, the East and the Midwest, the same vendors are going there. The same vendors, some of them are going to the Mothman Festival. So now what you're having is people going from the Frogman, both speakers and vendors, going to all these other cryptid festivals and shouting out the news that, hey, there's a new cryptid in town. And they're making movies about it, similar to Boggy Creek. So I'd give it a couple years and Frogman's going to be a household name just like Mothman.
That's so crazy because Frogman's been around so long. The first when was it first spotted? It's spotted by cops in like the 1960s or 1970s, 1 to 2.
But at least, well, the natives seen it way before those policemen. It's been around since stories of it from like the 1800s.
Yeah. And we do actually have a friend who does not believe in any of this stuff that has seen it.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, the story goes that she was on her way to work and it crossed the road in front of her and she was in the area of that place and she said it looked like it. What'd she say? It looked like a mini T-Rex in a way or something like that.
Yeah, I think you missed the part where I just told that story.
Oh, I did. I wasn't.
I literally just said all that verbatim.
Well, sorry about that. But I don't know. There's something about your voice that's similar to Mandy's. When you start talking, I hear wah, 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 wah. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
That's why I ain't been around, because I get all these hate comments. I get bullied.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Jimothy.
I've been accused of being a bully before.
Jimothy. Mandy tuned me on to what Jimothy was either this morning or yesterday morning. I didn't know what Jimothy was, but if Jimothy was seen in the right context, Jimothy would be a cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's Heather Bradley.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
The legendary Heather Bradley.
Yep.
I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you. Well, I haven't been on the show in a while, but I haven't. You may be coming every week, but I haven't seen you in a long time.
I thought I saw Alan pop up too. Did I?
He did. Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
Hey, Alan.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. But yeah, I'd love to run into a cryptid like that. But that Jimothy thing, the people starting to release videos of their dogs that have the same thing Jimothy has.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about it.
Have you not seen it?
I mean, for people listening,
I'm not you're probably more familiar with it than I am. It's to me, it looks like a raccoon with a compressed spine.
a what?
Compressed spine,
Oh,
like a spine or something. It's real short body, no neck.
here, let me see if I can find a good picture.
I mean, they're
Okay.
everywhere on Google. I guess.
He is a short-spined raccoon. Believed that, and that's what it's called, is short spine syndrome. It's a rare congenital spinal deformity.
If you Google it, the thing literally runs across your screen. I've just seen that. That's insane. Yeah, here it is. That's it right there. It looks like a ball. So imagine you're in the middle of the woods
I
at
like
night.
this picture.
Imagine you're in the middle of the woods at nighttime and you see this thing. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why is this leg don't look right though?
It's just the way he's running. That's
Yeah.
mid stride.
Spinal bifid.
Oh God, Nick.
Mhm.
But yeah, so evidently he's like a sensation in Seattle.
Yeah.
And evidently also, from what I was reading, he has a very protective family.
Yeah.
Tell me that wouldn't be encrypted if it wasn't like just already identified. If you was in the middle of the woods, half lit, and that thing came right across.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
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 Basketball with legs, man. The furry basketball with legs.
Yeah. Yeah. You just saw Cousin It, didn't you?
Oh, I'm glad you got a job. I'm just catching up on comments. Looks like my ex just a little less hairy. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Oh my God! There's a toy of this,
dude.
Already, it's only been going on like 3 days.
If you pull up Google and you Google Jimothy, it runs across your screen.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Dude, it does.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Of all the bullshit that you see these days, I'm tickled to death. I just have to tell you.
Oh, wait. There you go. See? Right there, your trots.
It says where the print is down there that it's ran across 10.3 million people's screens.
Well, that's awesome.
But Mandy was telling me about that one.
That's cool. Like I said, it's nice to see something that's not depressing and crappy.
Yeah.
You know, getting headlines and going viral. Good job, Jimothy.
Yep. So, who wants to go next?
You.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just.
I'll go next.
What do you? Well, I don't matter to me. We just. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. Let's see. I'm trying to get my resource here pulled up. Who has heard of Trunco?
Never heard of Trunco.
That's Trunco. That's Trunco right there. Old Trunco.
What is?
Well, the one tentacle or arm or whatever, it kind of looked like the thing from what, Tremors? Was that the movie?
Yeah.
It looks like the worm.
I was thinking it was an elephant's trunk.
If this thing's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've got a theory. What if it is a piece of glacier that fell into the ocean? It got swept out the sea into the warmer sea, and there was a frozen mammoth in the glacier, and then it washed the shore.
That'd be a logical explanation according to science.
I'm looking at those dudes at the back end of him. That's a big ass mammoth.
Yeah, but even if it was a mammoth, you'd think they'd cut the trunk off and try to preserve it or something.
Mm-hmm.
So the story behind this is sometime in the early 1920s, around October 25th, 1924.
Yeah,
South
Atlanta definitely won that one.
Gathered around to see what was happening on the beach. The date is disputed a lot of times, but with historical research placing the event as early as November 1922. So the struggle was, you made me lose my place. Anyway, we're in South Africa, right? These people were gathered on a beach watching a struggle out in the ocean between two massive whales and a big white creature. And so they said that the fight continued for nearly 3 hours, and from the beach, the unknown animal looked like a white and shaggy, hair flapping in the wind, so to speak, leading balance to a gigantic polar bear, is what some people witnesses claim that it said. Some said it rose 20 feet above the surface and struck at the whales with a tail. Eventually, the two whales moved on while this creature just started floating motionless in the water. Later, this huge carcass washed up on the beach, and the measurements reported afterward were extraordinary. Approximately 47 feet long, about 5 feet high, with a 10-foot tail at the end. And on the other end, instead of an identifiable head, witnesses described a 5-foot appendage resembling an elephant's trunk, ending in something like a pig snout. The body seemed to be covered with white fur, or the fur is said to be around 8 inches long. So this thing was a furry whale with elephant thing, is what it was. The carcass was there for about 10 days, and a bunch of crowds came to see it. And then claimed about a team of 32 oxen could not even move it. Yet no qualified geologist is known to examine the remains, so there's no preserved tissue, bone, or skin or anything like that. Just word of mouth of a shitload of people.
Why couldn't they have at least? They could have at least saved the skeleton.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd love to ride that thing.
Bro.
That's the thing about the ocean. There's so many crazy things out there that we just don't know what's out there. That could be some kind of mutation.
Mm-hmm. It could be. But you'd think they would have saved if they would have saved at least the skeleton, they could have did some DNA testing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Skeleton's probably in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, and that 9 miles and 99% of stuff that they don't tell us about.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Speaking of which, Stephen, that guy that you said was, you remember the guy that we were talking about being a hoax that had the Bigfoot head?
Oh yeah.
So people have drove him to a point to where on camera he sawed one of them in half, and I don't know how I feel about it. I think I sent it to Morgana, and I'm like, if this is not AI, I don't know what to think right now.
I don't know if I can pull it. I might be able to pull it.
I could email it to you, maybe. I just sent that to her this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but isn't this the same guy that had the Bigfoot penis that we watched forever ago?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Did we watch that?
I don't know, dude.
No, we didn't.
Mandy, if you want to jump in here.
Somebody help.
So in your search for Bigfoot erotica, you ran across this.
Cecil, you're getting confused, bro. What did you watch him do?
He has severed Bigfoot penis and presented it on camera.
Dude.
And, yeah.
We'd get banned if we showed that.
I'm pretty sure we showed it. If we didn't show it on here, it's definitely after hours. Hey, kid.
What's up, dude?
Did you email that to me, Tully? I'll pull it
No,
up.
you said you was pulling it up.
Oh, I was trying it. It won't let me pull it off on link. But yeah, I mean, I think the guy is a fake, honestly.
Well, I do too, full disclosure, but if it's not AI, then it's pretty convincing.
Yeah, we'll play it and let everybody make their own decision on it. Even the inside of it kind of looks strange, though, to me. Yeah.
Well, because he's had it in the freezer is why he says that. He says he's had it in the freezer for 50 years.
Yeah. But wasn't that the story, the background story on that is that his dad was the one that actually acquired it?
Yeah.
We'll play it here. Let me get some sound going. I don't
You're
guess
a-
I'm doing.
I don't
You
think
b-
it had sound.
You've been booping for 25 minutes. So I think we've had sound.
I hear he is cutting into it. It's a happy thing, ain't it? I just don't know, man. I don't know about it.
Unmute it.
That's what I was talking about. You said we didn't need sound.
Well, he's about to start talking about it.
I gotta stop sharing and share with sound.
The sound was already on, is what I said. You've been booping.
Oh, that's just to make some bored.
Yeah, that's my guitar.
Hang on a second.
Can you still not full screen? You may be able to get a better snip if you can full screen. I don't know if it'll let you.
No, I don't see the option to do it anymore. I've got the enhanced feature that they use in all the cop movies. So I don't know if that's. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. So I have questions. If it is, where's the eyes? Right here. I guess it's on the other side of this. That does look like that. The brain, that doesn't look like a brain to me.
But the meat does look like something that has been in the freezer for a long time.
What's this?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the teleporting organ.
Maybe.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know.
I don't know neither.
You
I'm
think
just
that-
saying, like, go ahead, Steven.
Why doesn't the mouth go in deeper? It was cut in half.
Yeah. Right here's the mouth. And I'm assuming this is where the throat should be. It's completely closed up, which I guess if it's been froze. But then it opens up into this esophagus right here or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big old head.
I don't know, dude. It'd be very laborious to do this.
Well, if you went to the trouble to cut it in half, how much more difficult would it be to get DNA testing on it?
Yeah.
True. Well, he's always like, somebody's gonna take it from me, like that kind of thing.
We'll scoop something out of it and send it in a little plastic baggie.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I like to believe it, but I've seen this guy do some pretty wild stuff.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't know about that guy.
Have faith, Cecil.
I like to believe it. I've just seen him do some weird stuff.
23andMe, the government would be knocking on the door.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I got a better idea. Go to McDonald's and get a hamburger and 23andMe that. If you really want to be tripped out.
Yeah.
I've straight up we've just about cut out fast food completely.
Yeah.
I did break down the other day today actually for lunch because Mandy got off work early. I was like, I sure would like to have 10 spicy nuggets from Wendy's.
I just need to hold some spicy nuggets today.
Just get me some spicy nuggets. But yeah, that's a wild one.
It is.
I'm gonna find out what I was talking about and send it to you, Tully, because I'm pretty sure it's the
Don't
same
send it to me. I don't want to see that.
big.
I'm good on the Bigfoot erotica.
I don't
Me and Ronnie's got the clown marionette. We don't need Bigfoot erotica.
Yeah, here it is. It's the same guy. Dude. Here's the thing. If this is real, this video right here, which I'm not going to show.
We good. We good.
Yeah, me too. I'm good also.
No, I'm sending it to you. It produces semen. Why don't you get that tested?
Boost your fan base, Landa. Landa.
Landa's on a roll for that. Oh,
That's what happens when she's the first person on.
Okay, the only way we're playing it is if Heather is still here and she says she wants to see it.
He hooks jumper cables up to it, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Does it move?
Yeah. I'll just
Stop.
I'm not
Stop.
If you're out there and you're watching, just search on Google Bigfoot's penis. And there you go.
That is not
don't
something
search
that ever
that.
crossed my mind to search for.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Totally
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
almost 100% totally the one that sent me this video.
Dude, I've never seen that. You're
It's been
tripping, bro.
over a year ago. I
You're
swear.
tripping.
Somebody sent it.
Oh man.
Actually does, yeah. I sent it to you. Watch it now.
I'm not watching that.
We'll watch
Okay,
that.
so how about Peruvian three-fingered mummies?
Ooh.
Let's do that. Let's go there.
Okay, they're also known as the Nazca mummies, and they are one of the most controversial archaeological discoveries of the last decade. They first came out around 2017 after a group of researchers claimed that several unusual mummified bodies had been found in caves near Nazca. And everybody knows what Nazca is, so we're not going to go deep into that. But anyway, the mummies appear to be remarkably well preserved, coated in a white powder believed to be diatomaceous earth and wrapped in cloth. But what immediately caught everybody's attention was that many of them appeared to only have 3 fingers on each hand and 3 toes on each foot, along with elongated skulls, unlike those of the typical modern human. So several specimens were given names, including Maria, Josefina, Alberto, and Victoria. Maria is the largest and most human-looking of the group, standing roughly 5 feet tall. Aside from her unusually long 3-fingered hands and feet, much of her anatomy appears surprisingly human. The smaller specimens are stranger. They have oversized heads, tiny bodies, and features that don't resemble any known human anatomy, leading people to suggest that they may be an entirely different species. So what's kept this story alive isn't just their appearance, but it's the medical imaging. They've done CT scans and x-rays of several of the bodies. They appear to show complete articulated skeletons rather than a collection of loose bones glued together. The joints line up, the vertebrae appear connected, and some scans even suggest internal organs or cavities where organs once existed. People argue that creating such an anatomically consistent body, that has to be a hoax but then to be that perfect, the argument counter to that is it would be almost impossible to make them look like continuous structures. So another point that gets raised a lot is DNA testing. So a lot of the DNA, they say, is not human. But sometimes ancient DNA can get degraded because, I mean, it's old, bacteria, fungi, and all that fun stuff. But, even though, unknown DNA doesn't necessarily mean extraterrestrial, that doesn't mean it can't be, another species that we just aren't familiar with. But it basically comes to is there's not enough intact genetic material to use it or to identify it confidently, or it's got to be something totally different. So some of the smaller ones have really kind of gotten more speculation because they're showing 3 oval objects inside the abdomen. Some people say that they're eggs, suggesting that they may have reproduced differently than humans. But then others think that it may be some kind of mineral deposits or objects placed intentionally. But they're still trying to figure it out. And another thing that makes them really kind of strange too is there are reports of metallic implants found within some of the specimens. And some of those metals, and let me see if I can find them real quick, because when I was reading this earlier, shoot, because it was very specific. There were like 3 different metals, 2 of which we did not even know existed before about 80 years ago. So, sorry, I've got a gnat.
Murder.
But so anyway, and part of the reason that a lot of people are skeptical is because people just stumbled across it and excavated, and they didn't call in professional archaeologists in the beginning. They just found something cool and dug it up. And so, of course, now the scientific community is like, well, there's no way it can be anything but a hoax, because otherwise, we'd have been able to get in there and do it better. But, and then there's a Mexican journalist named Jamie Mawson that spent decades promoting UFO and unexplained phenomena. And he was involved as far as the person who brought attention to the mummies. And he's not the most reliable person. And that's not even correct. He's just, because he's deep into controversies and conspiracies and stuff, he gets written off a lot of times. But between 23 and 25, controversy intensified because some of the mummies were presented to the Mexican Congress, and they did additional CT scans, x-rays, and medical examinations. And according to those researchers, the bodies appear to be genuine. But, that still doesn't give them the broader archaeological, archaeological groups are still not willing to say, yeah, it's possible that this is real. So anyway, they could be hoaxes. There's no question about that. They could be genuine mummies from a different species. They could be a little bit of both, or they may be something totally different.
Where's Graham Hancock when you need him?
There you go.
That, they're always trying to silence those mummies they find down in that part of the world. And the Amazon rainforest, it's down there amongst all that. Though the way it was built is something that I don't think people could achieve now. Like the ground there is man-made ground. It's like compost that they've done, and it's so thick. That's the reason the Amazon forest is so thick and so lush. So I mean, to think that there was some kind of other species of human or even interplanar being isn't too far out of the realm. And they do all kinds of tests on these things. They do X-rays on them, and they have bones. They have bones and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's really interesting because, like I said, just because something doesn't look like you expect it doesn't immediately mean that it's a hoax. It is proven that we have all changed. Even, humanoids have changed over, generations and thousands of years. There are, cryptids there are things that used to be cryptids that we now have. that we can say, oh, this is, the narwhal. That used to be a cryptid because there's no way that there could be a unicorn dolphin or whale or whatever until they actually proved it does exist. So
The platypus.
That's why I think the unicorn is maybe the most likely cryptid ever to exist.
Oh, yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
platypus, could you imagine hearing somebody talk about the platypus and it not being a real thing? Dude, I was out there and in that water, man, I seen a thing with a bill like a duck. And it looked like a beaver, though, but it had webbed feet. It's weird. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
hey, I saw a guy a couple of weeks ago. He's like, imagine you come upon a group that's been isolated. How would you explain a chicken to them?
If they never seen one, yeah.
well, so one thing that really hit me hard, apparently there's pilots that would rather fly over the ocean than the Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And it's because if you go down in the ocean, you at least have a chance, like a speck of a chance of living.
Mhm.
And I found one that kind of gives an idea of what it looks like, but you're talking as vast as the ocean, no civilization inside. And the pilots say that this goes on for hours, like where you're over nothing. You're over an ocean of trees and water.
And keep in mind, everything inside that green area, just about everything there will kill you.
Mhm. Did y'all hear about the girl who, I think she was on a plane that exploded and she fell into the Amazon?
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane.
I mean, think about, is it so hard to believe that there could be something that we don't understand out there?
Right.
No, there's tribes out there that's not seen modern civilization ever.
Yeah.
There's ruins out there that people just happen upon sometimes. It's no telling what's within the Amazon forest.
Oh, yeah, things that they thought were mountains that ended up being man-made pyramids and stuff.
And I believe if you were to compare that, like just the uninhabited zone of the Amazon, even though it's been deforested some, I'm pretty sure that it's still as big as like America.
Yeah.
Like the uninhabited part. And that's a lot of land. America's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The terra preta is what it's called. That's the dirt. Even everything from the dirt up, I feel like is made by some kind of higher intelligence.
Well, just like here, like how they found stuff, I guarantee that you'd uncover stuff in the rainforest where an advanced civilization was there at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Like way more advanced.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk about this tonight, but I want us to at some point do an episode on the Voynich manuscript.
Okay.
Have we?
No, we have not, or not since I've been around.
No, we never did one.
I did a video about it.
You did a video.
I think
that's
you
why.
did.
Okay, that's why it's ringing bells. Okay.
I think you did, because I think I remember that being in the stuff you sent me.
Okay, now isn't there a woman who claims that she has decoded that
Yes.
script?
Yes.
Mhm.
And I ain't buying it.
No, me either.
I ain't buying it.
Ain't got the main order time. Have you heard of the Philip experiment?
No.
So this is something that I've always kind of believed in. You know, the mind is stronger than matter, they say. Mightier than the sword and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. But what if you conjure
Great
something-
paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Great.
Conjure something out of thin air. You know, the Philadelphia experiment was conducted in Toronto in 1972 by members of the Toronto Society for Psychological Research. Instead of investigating a supposedly real haunting, the group deliberately created a fictional ghost named Philip
Yeah.
Oswald. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this?
Yes. But I
The
didn't realize what his name was.
Philip something. They invented an elaborate biology for him. Philip was supposedly a 17th century English nobleman who had an affair with a woman named Margot. According to the fictional hit story, Margot was accused of witchcraft and then later executed, while Philip later died by suicide because of his guilt. None of these people or events were real, so the group intentionally included historical contradictions to ensure Philip could not have been an actual forgotten person. For months, the participants meditated on Philip and attempted to visualize him, but reportedly experienced very little. They later adopted a more traditional seance atmosphere, gathering around a table, singing songs, joking, and encouraging one another to expect something to happen. And that's when the shit happened. The group then reported unexplained knocking sounds. They established a system in which one knock meant yes and two meant no. Philip supposedly answered questions about his invented life, and the table allegedly vibrated, tilted, and moved across the room, and sometimes appeared to even rise off the floor. The sessions reportedly occurred in full light, and some were recorded on video, which I could not find. Bummer. The strangest part was that Philip occasionally appeared to develop his own personality. He supposedly became irate. He made jokes. He gave answers that did not match any of the biography that the participants have written for him.
I have an explanation.
All right.
So, you know how when you're using spirit boards, people think that they're talking to family sometimes, and it's something way worse.
Mhm.
I think that they put all the energy into summoning, and they did summon something,
Right.
and it's going to tell you whatever you want to hear, which was at the time that it was Philip.
100%. That's the whole process behind it. And,
Yep.
you know, I forget the term for it. There's a term for this. I can't remember what it's called. But I can't remember what it's called. But you can imagine something into existence, essentially.
It's called manifestation.
Something like
Yeah.
that. But it's got a different term than that, though. For
You're
like
booping. You're booping a lot.
Yeah, I know. People's texting.
Yeah. What was it in the book? The book by Napoleon Hill was what? Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, there are whole do y'all remember back in the mid 90s, I think it probably was, the Celestine prophecy? It was this entire religious movement based on this book that this guy wrote about these Peruvian manuscripts he found and all this, that, and the other. And it came out that it was entirely a work of fiction. But
Oh, no,
I mean, there were people that
remember.
built their entire faith system around this because they thought it was real. I actually I have a copy of the Necronomicon, H.P. Lovecraft, and I actually had somebody come in my house one time and just go on and on and on about, oh, I'm so glad you found that, and just started telling me all about his experience with it. And I'm like, you know, it's fiction, right? No. Every bit of that is true. And I'm like, hey, if it works for you, that's you go.
Yeah.
You know, you do you.
It's as true as what Gene Roddenberry wrote and L. Ron Hubbard. So
True. True.
Yeah.
You know, we get these ads for, why would you want AI viewers?
Oh,
Like,
No.
why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could understand if we were getting ads for like, hey, we'll boost your stream or whatever. But what's the point in getting a bunch of bots to watch?
well, this week
From Stream Boo.
Yeah, I'm sure that y'all heard about it this week. Where the AI, they were trying to do a test on the new AI model, and it escaped.
I heard about that.
Yes. So
Okay.
is AI to the point now
In
where
a
it may
controlled
enjoy
environment, and it escaped.
Yeah, in a controlled environment, it escaped. It figured out a way to hack its way out. Surely AI has not made it to the point where it may enjoy a podcast, has it?
It may. It may. Odd says that it's just to boost your channel, though.
Yeah.
And I
It's
mean,
like-
we have some good shows. Like we've had shows where a couple thousand people pop in.
We've also
but-
had where a couple popped in too.
True. In the beginning, we had 2 viewers, and Landa was one of them.
That's right.
Yes.
Landa has known us for 6 years,
Wow.
That's
which
right.
is crazy.
And I'll
That's
tell you what, if Mike were still around, he'd still be here.
That is absolutely true. The other of our 2 viewers is no longer amongst the living. So
Yes.
Yep.
That's
So,
true.
and that's the thing. Like I said, as much as I love seeing those numbers go up, I still, as long as our core group of people are still around, I will still do it.
yeah, we've had OGs come and go, and for me, like the reason I keep doing it is you guys, and our
Right.
core group of people that comes every week or a couple times a month.
fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, Landa, you're talking about you must be crazy for listening to us this long. I'm going to say by now you can no longer be a well-adjusted person after you listen to us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. A lot of times that's how that works out, because I remember inviting somebody on here and saying, hey, you can come back anytime, and sending a link the next week. And Stephen, I still see you most weeks.
We should look into the buying 1 million AI and then take a screenshot of it and send it to that dick from that one place.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't ask him about the Nazca mummies. He'll charge a door fee to listen to him talk.
God. And do you know that show pops up on my recommended stuff on the rare occasion I'm on TV and I refuse to watch it?
I just
Just
don't know why
because
he was so
an ass.
it may not have been him, it may have been one of his people, but I don't know why that team was so mean to us about that.
More than likely, it
Right.
was one of the people. Honestly, it's probably a producer for the show or something.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? There was I feel like there was an update on something that I was going to talk about, but I don't know. I forgot.
I'm thinking about starting to wear cowboy hats.
Really?
I've thought about wearing sunglasses on the show before, just
I'm just talking about in general.
ease this keel out a little bit.
Yeah.
What was the traditional hat that fat man wore in the 1800s? It's like a perfectly
A
round
fedora.
little hat. Yeah,
A fedora.
Like a bowling hat? Is that what you're talking about?
bowler hat. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the perfectly round one with the scoop on top. I'm gonna start wearing that because I'm fat man.
I like the cowboy hat idea better.
So you cannot buy 1 million real AI viewers or listeners for a podcast, while shady services sell fake bot traffic. Buying fake streams violates platform rules, and hosting providers will flag, remove, or ban your show for fraud.
There you go. No need to check in on buying 1 million viewers.
Mhm.
My favorite thing was when we very first started, like back in bipolar teddy bear days, like we were climbing every episode, and then something happened and we just tanked.
We talked about Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and Oklahoma got a lot of views in the beginning, and after that we got kneecapped bad.
And we didn't get new subscribers on YouTube for 4 years.
True.
Right.
Then it jumped like 1,000 over like a weekend once. It was nuts.
After the election.
After the election, yeah.
After the election, it jumped up 1,000.
Mhm.
Everybody was trying to bury evidence. I feel
What was so crazy about it, like I could watch like every week is like you got 22 new subscribers. Now I go look and our subscriber count was down.
yeah.
Huh.
We've seen views and followers go down when we get new ones.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. But I'll tell you this week I was trying to look up a book that I know exists and I cannot find it on the internet.
What is it?
White Collar Cover Up, I believe, is what the title is supposed to be. I couldn't find it.
I've got books in there that you can't find.
Aliens. I have not heard Tully say aliens in forever.
I was saying it this week. And speaking of aliens, if you are free tomorrow, there is, I think I'm clipping a bunch. I think your audio is still on, Cecil, or something. Okay. I think we're good. Whatever you did, never mind. But everybody's clipping back.
I literally haven't done anything.
Check. Look at unmute and look at your sound bar when I'm talking. It's like, I don't know. It does sound terrifying. I don't know what was going on. But what was I even talking about? Oh, if you're free tomorrow in Logan, Ohio, which is where they have the Midwest Bigfoot Conference, they are having the first ever alien and ufology conference.
Mm.
You know, Landa, if I had a nickel for every time I heard yee at a conference, I'd have 1,000 nickels. He's at every single conference that I go to. He's there. I've met him 1,000 times. He's a good dude. He's just a little backwards. He reminds me of somebody from Manchester.
Oh God. Alert.
He's not far from Manchester.
Where's he at?
I think he's from like Boonville or something.
Boonville?
Let me see.
That's literally not far at all from here.
Turtle Man Origin.
Who is Turtle Man?
The Turtle Man.
Yeah.
You know? And he does that. Like if you go to any of these conferences from a quarter mile away in the distance, you just hear.
Yeah.
Call of the
you know, Turtle Man, he had a hair sample he believed was from a Bigfoot, and I think he sent it off and never got any results back. You should ask him about that next time you see him, Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to remind me that he's from Washington County, Kentucky. I don't know where that's at.
Okay.
Washington. Okay, it's more central. He's like it's next to Mercer County.
Yeah. He's a fake redneck.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to play it since you don't.
I found out this week that Laurel County actually is in South Central, not Southeastern Kentucky.
What?
Yeah, we're technically South Central over here. Clay County, Southeastern. Yeah. broke my heart. I was like, I don't live in southeastern Kentucky no more.
You're right. Man, I'm looking for a good one. This is not only what he looks like now, but it is exactly how he acts all the time. I see. Well, I clicked the wrong button. Okay.
That is not how I
snake.
pictured it.
If it ain't got no air under the rock and it goes kabooey, it sounds like a piece of dynamite going off on your hand. Wham! You know it's a catfish. He'll grab you every time.
That last call is every time. It don't matter where he's at, what he's doing. You're going to hear it from a quarter mile away.
Dude, if that guy's like any kind of pseudo famous, they just need to take a camera to Clay County, Kentucky and walk around like for a little while. They'll find their next star and they'll be in prison the next day. But that's everybody over there. It's crazy.
This was him. So this is a minute long. Ask a wild man.
Hey, wild man, I met a girl and I really want to impress her, but she likes sharp dressed guys. Can you help me out?
I'm not a city slicker, but country girls, they seem to like the camo. I wear camo because it hides all your wrinkles in your skin and you might be overweight. Yeah. And the camo camouflages it, and that's why I wear it. Plus, it makes you look like a tough dude. Flexible, stretchable, and danceable. If I want to impress a lady, I always use my dance moves to get her attention. Sometimes the yell works real good too, like yay! When you start dancing and whirling around the room and showing your stuff, and you show no fear when you do it. That's the catch. Works real good too, like yay!
Oh, Jesus.
Every time. Yeah, I need some camo too.
I got some.
What's up, Kinder?
What up, Kendall?
Hey, Kinder. I can honestly say I do not own one item of camo. My husband, on the other hand, owns enough for both of us. Okay.
Yeah.
Qualapalic.
The Qualupalic.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've got one of the slideshows I did has like 50,000 views on the Qualupalic.
Qualupalic. I like that name.
Qualupalic?
So it's Intuit and the Inuit.
Mm-hmm.
Intuit. Where the hell am I coming from?
It's a software.
Yes, yes, it is. I use it every year around April.
Bro, what are you?
There we go.
Yay! I can't do it that I'm pitched.
Wow. Okay.
That's funny.
Qualupalic. We're going to go back to that. So they are supernatural beings said to live beneath the sea ice in the Arctic. They lurk near cracks in the ice and along the shoreline, waiting for children who wander too close to the water alone. They are described as humanoid, but distinctly inhuman. Their skin is often said to be green or mottled like seaweed, with long tangled hair and elongated fingers or claws. Some traditions describe them with webbed hands and feet, while others give them fish-like or amphibious features. One of the most recognizable traits is the amouti, the large pouch that they carry on their back. They carry their children on their backs. Well, evidently, they carry away kidnapped children beneath the sea. So, a lot of Inuit elders speak of them not simply as a cautionary tale, but as genuine spiritual beings, because in their culture, the boundary between the physical world and the spirit world has always been way more fluid than in most Western traditions. So a lot of things that we think are symbolic, they look at as very literal. So, they do treat these kind of stories with respect in those communities.
Mhm.
So,
Right. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but that right there, it's I know the Choctaw people. You can't hardly find one of them that'll talk about little people.
Mm-hmm.
You go to talking about that, and they'll get real quiet. Change the subject. So
That's Caitlin. She talked about, when we've talked to her on several occasions, that things like skinwalkers, that is something that they look at very seriously. That you make sure, when you're not around people that you know and trust, you don't leave hair like in a brush and things like that. Those are things that people can use
This was
against you.
This was the rendition whenever I was working on this. That was the rendition
Mm-hmm.
of what one of those may have looked like.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's somebody said it's Jason Momoa.
Well, did you ever see the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton,
yes,
where he clones himself?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I don't guess they okay. So what it is, Michael Keaton wants more time to go golfing or something. So he clones himself so that he gets his work done around the house and all that. Well, the clone is this macho alpha guy. Well, then he decides he's got too much to do, so he clones himself. So he's the clone of the clone. He is flaming. I mean, he is as gay as they come. Well, then, he's decides he's got too much to do and clones himself, and the next one is special. Just that's the only way you can put it. He's special.
Yeah.
But that looks like Jason Momoa's fourth clone.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah, because you know how a copy of a copy of a copy is just not as clear.
Yes, it was a phenomenal movie. If you get the chance, watch it. It was really good.
Yeah. I haven't watched that one. I need to.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Widow's Bay. I need to watch that, but it's on Apple TV, and I refuse to pay for another streaming device.
Widow's Bay is killer, actually.
Yeah.
Widow's Bay. I
it-
haven't heard that.
I would recommend everybody to pirate that. I'm
If y'all-
kidding.
Are really sweet to me. Just after a while, talk to me.
I got my iPad right here ready to pirate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if buying ain't owning, then pirating ain't theft.
That's right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree because it's just been recently over the last couple of years that I realized all the books I have bought don't belong to me. And that really pisses me off because I paid full price,
yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
and the same with movies. I've got full series on Amazon that I could lose tomorrow if they decide to pull them.
Yeah, they can pull them at any moment.
Did you ever get a chainsaw, Landa? You remember Jekyll, the band that used a chainsaw? They got a chainsaw solo in the middle of the song.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Landa might have played the chainsaw for that band. I don't know.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow, Tully? You want to come down here and help me do some roofing?
Oh no.
I'll probably be down there next weekend.
I gotta replace some shingles. Oh God. I don't know. I'm just getting tired of solicitors pulling in my yard. Like, you got some shingles that need replaced. We'll do your whole roof.
Dude, Kinder,
Let's pay for it.
I was in the same boat. Dude, if I were you, I would do something similar. So these lava lamps, there's nothing I could do to like show you perspective because they're warm right now. but the one lava lamp is like this. Like it's bigger than what the screen would be.
Yeah.
And I found these they've got cast iron bands on Amazon. If you get the right boards, they'll hold like 200-300 pounds a piece. If I was building bookshelves, I would get those bands, put them into the studs, and just have like shelving like this.
Yeah.
I just took finished pine and kind of burnt the wood, like you can see kind of char underneath that one, but
You're good at that.
they're like charred finished. Yeah, I made Cecil a pedal board like that.
Yeah.
That's my specialty.
I have got floor to ceiling, wall to wall bookshelves in my office, and everything is stacked double height, 2 deep, and I still don't have room for everything. But hey, I have an official library. I found out at some point that if you have over 1,000 books, you legally qualify for library
Oh
status.
shit!
Yeah.
Really?
I want
Dude,
400.
if I had to do over again, Kinder, I would skip the grande, go straight for the Mathmos, because I've seen them come in from Europe and they're absolutely clear. The first thing I had to do is filter this one to get it semi-clear. This one, the green one up here, is actually an old Wizard Stars. It's a lava lot, but it is a Wizard Stars. And my mother actually found it at a yard sale, and it's stupid cheap, like
Nice.
way cheap.
So,
I'm a lava lamp nerd.
so if 1,000 books is a library,
Mhm.
if you have over 1,000 movies, is that also a library?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't do that research because I don't have 1,000 movies. I only have about 600.
I've got about 2,500 DVDs.
Mhm. And hey, that's I have people that ask me all the time, you still buy actual? Yes, I do. Damn right I do, because I know I own those.
see, so I just
Yeah.
need to give you my movie collection, dude.
All right, I'll take it. I don't know where to put it.
It's ever since we got those bookshelves, they're in totes.
Nice. I'll take it. I pride myself on having a lot of movies.
I probably got 1,000
Yeah.
ish.
Okay, so Cecil, I'll take your duplicates when Tully gives you his.
There'll definitely be different. I know Tully's got Italian Stallion. I love to have that.
That was Tyler.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Tyler, bro. You're goofy.
That's the movie I want to put on when guests are over.
Look, I remember walking into
that knows what you're talking about right now.
I remember years ago walking into my brother's bedroom, and okay, y'all know I have not watched 10% of the movies I own. I buy movies, but I don't watch a lot of movies. And on his bedroom television, there was a picture, a box for the Italian Job, and all I could see was the name, and I just ignored it and walked out. And it was like a year later before I found out what that movie was actually about, and it was not where my mind went.
To be
Yeah.
fair, the Italian Stallion could have also been called the Italian Job, I think.
But true.
So see, I was not being unfair in thinking that.
Yeah, the Starlight holes, if you get on eBay and try to wheel and deal on those, they're hundreds of dollars, like sometimes like $300. And but I would recommend yard selling in
I was going
rich
to say,
neighborhoods.
Mothmo's lamps straight from them are starting at 150 pounds or
Oh.
112 pounds.
Well, we're talking about vintage, like the Starlight lamps, like what's up there and what Kinder's talking about. Those were only made in like the 60s and 70s, early
Mhm.
80s.
Yeah.
Um,
They have a whole 1960s original lava lamps.
but the Mathmos or Mothmos, those ship all the way from Europe and are crystal clear. You could go drop 200 bones on a grande and it'll be so cloudy you can't see the lava. Because
I feel a lot better about that cheap Walmart I got Mo then.
True.
Because it's clear.
Well, the company that makes lava, they outsourced. They used to, I think they used to be made in a combination of Europe and America, and they outsourced it to a place that just has no quality control. So all of them are cloudy. Like, and master finaglers have figured out that water filters that don't have carbon in them will get lava lamps clear. You can't have them with carbon because they take out the surfactant. Nerding out. I've filtered a bunch of them though. Like I've all these three at the bottom have been filtered.
Noise.
And this one.
Well,
I forgot.
As hell on eBay too. That's where I
Go
get
to Spencer's. They still have them.
Spencer's does have lava lamps.
Yep.
Spencer's is closed down, ain't they?
No, I'm on their webpage right now.
No, you can get some pretty cool lava lamps from Spencer's.
The one in Lexington is not there anymore.
But the Mathmos or Mothmos, those are like top-notch quality lava lamps. If you're really into lava lamps and you want a really good one, spend a couple $100, get it shipped from Europe, and it'll be pristine. I've seen plenty of unboxings, and they're all absolutely perfect.
This is the lava lamp that you need, Tully. I got one right here I found on eBay.
I want the alien. I want like it's not really a lava lamp.
Look, are they?
What is it? Is that a bong?
It's a trippy mushroom lamp, bro.
Put in alien lava lamp. There's one that's like an alien in a tube. And I want that one, but people are selling them for like $600.
Oh wow.
Not finding that one.
Here, I probably
Is it this one?
probably summon it real quick.
The one I have sitting on my desk right now is going for $40. Let's see. Is it this one? This is just the top.
Yes.
Yeah. Top by itself is $249. Or you get it for $43.38 with Klarna.
Here's the full thing. Hang on, I'm gonna take the screen.
Dented.
That's dented too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Great.
This is dented, but you can at least see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that look awesome back there on the shelf?
Why, yeah.
Have like an alien.
An alien?
See, that one's $700. This one's in good condition.
Ooh.
Well, here's
really...
one for 60.
60.
Yeah, I don't think it's that though. This isn't a lava lamp. This is just a desk lamp. It's mimicking it.
The fringe topic of lava lamps.
I'm a lava lamp connoisseur.
I've got the Beetlejuice lava lamp in there.
Really?
Yeah.
You can fix that, Landa. If you still got it, like if it's an actual lava brand, if it's not, it'll cost you more money than what the lava lamp costed. But if it's an actual lava brand like Schilling or Mathmos, you can totally fix them.
I'm kind of surprised the one I have sitting on my desk is so much now. I think Mandy paid like $13 for this one. It's went up.
I'm actually thinking about, because this Grande, the more I run it, the more the color has changed. Eventually, I'm going to get one of those ooze packs and change this lava lamp to probably clear and some bizarre color, like an electric color.
Cool.
Oh,
Huh.
you should have kept it. It'd be worth some money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally. Anytime you have lava lamp questions, I've nerded out on this like extensively. So if you got one that ain't flowing right, or is cloudy, or you find one secondhand and it's cloudy because they've shook it around, depending on which lava lamp it is, the base and the glass and the top is worth more than the lava and the water. So even if you just found an empty lava lamp, it could be worth a ton of money, and you could pay, $40-50 for an ooze pack and get it perfect again.
I don't like how suggestive they look. Like,
Well, it's not as phallic when you have the top on it, though.
See, I want one of these ones. Let's see. Share. Window there.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gosh,
those will run you a hot penny.
I know, but they're so pretty.
The lantern ones are cool. I love them. Those have been refurbished, though.
Mhm.
The lava would not look like that if you found. They only made those in like the 70s.
Right.
So usually when you find them, the lava is like on its last leg, and it was before they used surfactant.
Hmm.
So fun fact: if you find a lava lamp that looks like that still has the original lava in it, the liquid inside is probably highly poisonous.
Yep. They made that brand from 63 to 79.
Yeah. So if you found an original one, great. But just know that when you pop the top, if you want to redo it, it's very poisonous. Like, wear a mask.
why can't you drink it?
You can't breathe it. You can't breathe it. I would wear gloves and a mask.
Morgana, I think Landa came up with the solution for you to get your lava lamp.
That's true. I was sitting there figuring up the other day between singing bowls and weird instruments and stuff. I have like 30 in my house, different things. So, yes, I think Cecil would be adorable glowing in the dark.
But anyway, I need to cut out of here soon. I have to go to Lexington tomorrow, get groceries and whatnot.
All right.
Groceries.
Dress shoes.
Groceries. I might go to Knoxville. I don't know.
Yeah. I got to go to the Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm jealous.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to be sitting right here working.
I ain't been out for breakfast in 2 months, so I'm pumped.
I'll probably stop at Buc-ee's and get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit on the way up to Lexington.
So Tully, if I find one, a vintage one that I really like, will you change out my lava for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this one looks like it's an actual from that time period. As a matter of fact, it's got a European plug. So.
Well, with it right there, Tully, with the Mathmos, what do you have to do to get them to work on our electric?
They just make an adapter.
Okay.
It's small too. It's low profile. So even if you get a brand new one, it's only like a gap like that. So you just plug it in and plug it into your wall. I would do that 1,000 times over again than to buy a shilling grande. Because it's going to be about the same price, first of all. And instead of this, you're going to get an heirloom quality lava lamp. Like you're going to be able to burn it for 50 years.
Oh, okay.
Rapture for sure. So next week, what do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know if I'll be here.
Wet Loffer.
That woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can talk about her. I'll do some research.
If I am here, I'll be here for moral support. I'll join and you guys can talk about it and I'll comment.
It'd be fun. She's a Donald Harvey character out of Canada.
And fun fact, you weren't here last week. She actually gave Ronnie shots a couple of times.
Yeah.
Ronnie's shots.
What?
Yep.
Right in this cake.
Just when you thought Ronnie couldn't get any more interesting.
Yeah, I did ask him if he'd like to talk, and he said, "Nope, story ends there. She didn't kill me."
One of the lucky ones, for sure. We called Murder Mount's phone number last week, I think, too. And people listen to the scream at the beginning of it.
Yep. What you've missed, Tully?
Yeah,
I have missed a lot. I'm glad that I was able to hop on tonight.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need to, whenever I get some downtime, I'm going to, hopefully, we can get like a fall collection of our merch and stuff together.
Yeah, the merch has been falling behind for sure.
We'll release a bunch of hoodies and stuff for fall.
Yeah. Definitely back to wear hoodies in the winter.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I put my wearing the folk hoodie on one day just to say I had put the damn thing on because it's too hot for it. But I don't wear hoodies in the winter time. So.
I gave my hoodie away.
Yeah. Was it to somebody worthy?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some homeless guy in Cincinnati.
Even better. He gets booked into jail with wearing the folk hoodie on.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
What better way to attract an audience?
I got bit by a mosquito and I'm breaking out in a rash on my arm.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh well. I'll put some rubbing alcohol on it. It cures everything.
All right.
Well, anyway, tune in next Friday, same time, same place, 8-ish Eastern. We're usually a few minutes late. We get to talking and whatnot. And we like to build up a crowd. You know how we roll. And everything's kind of on hold. When's Cosmic Crumbs coming back?
Whenever I get done.
Whenever
I can't swing it right now. It's just too busy.
I got you. I feel you. Anyway, tune back in next Friday. We'll be talking about that Canadian person that killed a bunch of people.
Mercy killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they call them.
I'll remember it after tomorrow, though. I'll tell you that. And thank you all so much for watching us because we are watching you.
Appreciate you guys.